conceive two species of inequality among men, or physical inequality, or of the soul, because it depends on a kind of convention which some men enjoy to the prejudice of others. What is the cause of natural inequality? Let us begin, therefore, by laying aside facts, for they do not affect the question.
Watch.
A paradox very difficult to maintain, and altogether impossible to prove. As mankind in general have an interest in my subject, the times I am going to speak of are very remote. There is an age at which every individual of you would choose to stop. However important it may be, I shall not attempt to trace his organization through its successive approaches to perfection. I could only form vague and almost imaginary conjectures on this subject. For this reason, without having recourse to the supernatural informations with which we have been favored on this head, I shall suppose his conformation to have always been what we now behold it.
Watch.
Nothing is more fearful than man in a state of nature, that he is always in a tremble, and ready to fly at the first motion he perceives, at the first noise that strikes his ears. This indeed may be very true in regard to objects with which he is not acquainted, and I make no doubt of his being terrified at every new sight that presents itself.
Watch.
The pathetic picture of a man who, with his hands tied up, is obliged to behold a beast of prey tear a child from the arms of his mother, and then with his teeth grind the tender limbs, and with his claws rend the throbbing entrails of the innocent victim. What anguish must he not suffer at his not being able to assist the fainting mother, or the pathetic picture of a man who, with his hands tied up, is obliged to behold a beast of prey tear a child from the arms of his mother, and then with his teeth grind the tender limbs, and with his claws rend the throbbing entrails of the innocent victim.
Watch.
You are my moon and my stars, and my deep velvet sky. You are my sun, and you bake my slopes red on high. I am not made of your stars.
Let me taste
My eyes, my oceans, gaze up at you, as your breath caresses my soul anew. It is I, the woman clothed with the sun, now naked of that title which held me like a noose. Trees shake, land quakes, and kisses cloud to blanket us. You are my moon and my star.
Watch.
am a gray-black sphere when I shape and I shift. But when I move, it's straight ahead. The upswelling of dark matter from the core of my hearth. In the freedom of myself, I am constantly at birth. Water is my home, my feet rooted to wet soil. The point where the water meets the air drives my field to turning, to strengthen my entirety. I am dawning.
Watch.
And this blind, pure love or affection produced nothing but an act that was merely animal. The sexes took no further notice of each other, and even the child ceased to have any tie in his mother the moment he ceased to want her assistance.
Watch.